Good morning, everyone. I was going to say, yes, it's dead early, but it's not actually. But I have been up about an hour and a half. Fresh as daisy. I know it doesn't look good. That's just my age. Anyway, just been having a little mooch on to try to see bits of the boxes and stuff from last night. Street beefs and OCB. Anyway, I only got to see a couple. But anyway, before we get to that, I seen Brett's. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. He is the gift that keeps giving. I don't know if anybody else seen his video, but it's clipped all over YouTube now. Where he'd done a video saying that Danny had been doing this, that and the other all day yesterday. Out of it. And when it came down to it, he bottled the fight and got all his fans to cause a riot so it would get called off. Obviously that wasn't the case. But then he done another video, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, saying that everything on here should be 100% fact and truth. Mate, there was no facts in that. You didn't do your homework on that one. I think what it is, you've been hanging about with JDP too long, right? Because we all know JDP just has to be first. Doesn't have to be correct. Doesn't have to be truthful. He just has to be first, regardless of what they're talking about. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Because you're first, people will watch it, even though it's a load of crap and it's wrong. They'll get the views up, but still. Do you know what I mean? So you put something like that, you put a title on like that, like Danny's bottled it, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get views straight away, bosh, bosh, bosh. So it's why they do it. It's as simple as that. But obviously he's got a bit of a backlash there, so he's deleted it. Do you know what I mean? But that's Brett for you. To be fair, he's the only one out of all the supposed fighting people who doesn't fight, to be fair. He talks about it a lot, but you don't see him. He's not fighting anybody, is he? It's just excuse after excuse with him. It's to tag this, that. He says it, then he just comes up with excuses. So, regardless, I think I've just seen something there about he's not even having a fight with Decker out like that. Or something like that, I don't know. I might be wrong there, so don't know me to that. Anyway, moving on to them fights. Thank you, Sharon, because I watched them on yours, darling. Because I've just gone up and I've just seen you put one on. And yeah, the Rafferty Christie fight was a war. An absolute war. I had Danny possibly winning all five. But maybe I'd give Rafferty the second because that was a very close round. That's just my opinion. Obviously, people have different opinions to me, but that's just what I seen. That's how I watched it. But what a tough lad, because he took some hits. Rafferty, he caught him flush a good few times, and he never gave up. He's still there. He never went down, and just kept having a go, kept trying. So you have to give that lad plenty of credit, as well as Danny for winning. Again, Danny, the same. Danny's face was a mess afterwards. But yeah, brutal war. Can you imagine the state of them if they didn't have the little 4 ounces on? Jesus Christ. But yeah. But then, my good friend Jimmy McCardy. Again, Sharon, thank you for putting this up, because I wouldn't have seen it otherwise. People who don't know Jimmy Butch, I think everybody does know Jimmy because he's a legend within the bare knuckle scene and all that. He was probably I would say Jimmy McCardy was the guy who brought bare knuckle to us, the public. He made it. I don't know. He made it popular again. He was him and Dave Radford were like, yeah, Like, you can't say founders because bare knuckle's been about for hundreds of years, but it wasn't heard of unless it was like travellers having a straightener or something like that. It just wasn't watched by people. And then Jimmy done that video on Vice, if people remember back, God knows, about 10 years ago, and just started getting more popular and popular and popular. And again, a lot of people will go to them early shows to see Jimmy, because people didn't really know a great deal about it then, because again, it just wasn't a thing. Do you know what I mean? But it's like I said, now it's bosh. It's took off on it. Like some McGregor and all that involved. But yeah, Jimmy, for people who don't know him, Jimmy Ted, he's like around, he's, I don't know how much weight he's lost. He's lost a hell of a lot of weight. I can't remember Jimmy back in the day. I've been out drinking with Jimmy and that, and he used to be able to put them away. But he used to love a gauge, love a drink, love the naughty stuff. And he's just been sober enough for, I wouldn't like to say, but a couple of years now, lost a hell of a lot of weight. But for him to come in and fight Liam Cullen, like I said, people who don't know Liam Cullen, really good boxer, really, really good bare knuckle boxer. So Jimmy hasn't jumped in with an easy fight whatsoever. He could have fought so much. He could have fought that many people who were not even on the level of Liam Cullen, but he didn't. He got in there and he got the job done. So Jimmy, hats off, mate. Absolutely class, buddy. Yeah, I'm over the moon for you, mate. And yeah, I heard something about some sort of riot or big disturbance, but like I said, I've only seen the two fights, and that was because Sharon put them up. So if anyone knows if there was hell on or what happened, yeah, give us a shout, because I haven't got a clue. I honestly haven't got a clue myself what had gone on. Do you know what I mean? With a broadcast, and if there was loads of fighting in the crowd and all that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind none. More than likely something will pop up today. But if anyone knows, yeah, just let us know. And yeah, that's about it really. Like I say, I had quite a nice day yesterday with our lass. Well, I had the dog out and that, and then we had to chill out with our lass and stuff. We had a nice mince dinner. So we're not going to have a Sunday dinner today. We're going to go to Seaton Carew, have a wander down the seafront, romantic Anna, and get some fish and chips. I'm going to go this afternoon. I come home last night because, again, like I say, me and her were just getting, we're just getting ourselves sorted. So, adding too much, you know what I mean, too much too soon. So, I came home last night about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Spent the night at the flat. I'm going to go back over, probably about dinner time. Get the dogs, get the missus, get the Seaton Carew, and get some fish and chips. And also, before I go, OCB boxing at Rayton Meadows last night. I'd love it if anybody had any sort of footage to put up, because I could have went to that event, but obviously I decided to spend the day with the missus. But I met 3 or 4 of the lads who were fighting on the card last week at the event in the Cush event. Lovely lads. One of them I knew, Bradley Harris. He fought my mate Kev Bennett years ago bare knuckle. He was only a young lad when he fought Kev. And he actually beat Shaw George as well, back in the day. But he was fighting along with another 3 lads. But I never got to the event, so whether or not there's any footage, I don't know. But if anybody has, or if anybody knows where I can have a look at them fights, I'd appreciate it if you could just leave us a comment and just let me know where to go, or tag me in something, or whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on here, I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to see that. So yeah, I'll see how the day goes. I might do a live tonight, but I'm not promising. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know how the day's going to go. If not, I'll definitely do one tomorrow. But I'll give Paul a ring at some point today. Well, probably later on today, because he was at Back to the Bone, wasn't he? So he'd probably be having a sleep in today. But I'll give him a ring. I'll see if I can get Paul on. Obviously, he'll probably want to do his own live regarding the Back to the Bone night, which is fair enough. But I'll see if I can get Paul on. We'll have a bit of crack. I'll tell you what, we'll try to get We'll see if Kuddo and John Paul want to jump on as well, because Kuddo had a fight, didn't he? I still haven't seen a Kuddo, but I'm going to watch that in a bit. I was just busy yesterday, mate. So I'll have a watch of that. We'll see if we can get, if not tonight, definitely tomorrow. And but I'll set it up beforehand so people know. And yeah, we'll get them on. In fact, now I'm going to go watch Kuddo's fight. So speak to you all later. Bosh.